So in South Dakota, a direct ballot initiative known as IM22 passed with 52% of the vote. Now, what this initiative did is it set up a system to publicly finance elections in South Dakota. It set up an independent commission to oversee investigations into ethical misconduct by elected officials. It imposed tougher limits on campaign contributions and lobbyists' gifts to lawmakers. It placed restrictions on lawmakers becoming lobbyists, and it increased disclosure by independent political groups. So it's basically the world's best and most substantive and most anti-corruption ballot initiative that I've certainly ever seen. So now that the Republicans control the legislature, and by wide margins, they've decided to kill it. So again, understand what happened here. 52%, a direct ballot initiative, passed. So the people directly voted for this. The Republicans get into control and they go, we're just going to get rid of it. Now, the Republicans who are doing this are funded by a Koch brothers-backed group. Surprise, surprise. Billionaires trying to fight clean elections. And the way that they're going about it is really telling as to how much they know that they're wrong. So they could just repeal it. But if they just repeal it and say, yeah, we're against this, we're going to repeal it, what could happen is it goes back to the voters, and the voters in a direct ballot initiative can override the legislature and say, no, we believe in this, so we're going to put it right back in place. Now, they could do that, but no, that'd be too easy and too democratic. So what do they have to do? They go into a special emergency session, and they repeal it through a different path, and through this path, there is no vote that is returned to the people. It doesn't go back to a ballot initiative. The Republicans in this country, specifically the Republicans at the state level, they're hoisting the pirate flag. They say, we don't care anymore. Democracy, freedom, anti-corruption provisions. Forget it all. Forget it all. We're in control now. So we do whatever we want, and you take it. The Democrats, the fact that they can't oppose this is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. Because just describing the facts to the American people would make them recoil in horror. So why aren't you doing that? Get a megaphone, get to work, go to the press, give speeches. This should be the easiest thing in the world to call out, and then you win the next election. But of course, they're ineffectual. Think about also I think it was North Carolina this was happening in. A Republican governor was defeated at the last minute by a Democratic governor. So now you have Republicans controlling everything but a Democratic governor in place. So what did the Republicans do? They said, that's nice. There were thousands of direct appointments made by the governor in North Carolina. And then when the Democrat got elected, they turn on a dime and change it. Oh, thousands of appointments. Now all of a sudden it's down. Now it's like 100, 200, something like that. So the governor used to appoint a lot of people when it was a Republican in charge. Then when the Democrat got in charge, like, oh, no, did we mean that? No, we didn't mean that. We mean you appoint like nobody. They are tyrannical. They are oppressive. They are authoritarian. They are the textbook definition of these terms. And you need to call it out and be clear about it so that the American people know who's on their side and who isn't on their side. When they literally turn over the will of the people that was put into place through a direct vote, that tells you exactly what they're about. They're about the big money. They're about the billionaires. They want that Koch brothers cash, and they want to do their bidding. So you have to fight back. You have to oppose this, and we have to be crystal clear that they are the pirate party. That's what the Republican Party has become.